guys, I'm back here with Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I almost said 3 houses. That's not what we're playing. Just a few of the notes I have before we get started. 2 things, basically. One, they drew a weird amount of attention to Soren's, what I joked about being his keen mind feat, but they were very much like, hey, can you always find your way in the forest? And Soren was like, you know, and then Soren was just like, well, I guess you're just really smart. And then they kind of backed away from it, and then Soren was just like, poof. And so it made it seem like there's something to that. And having played the sequel, I think I have a guess about what it is, but I also haven't played the sequel in a while, so it could be that I'm not remembering things right at all. Either way, I'm treating it as a spoiler for now and just not gonna speak of it. The other note I had was that it's tricky to gauge the Lagoo's levels because, as I understand it, they don't class up. It's just they have a cap of 40, so they're somewhere from level 1 to 40, and that's their progression within their class, which is just sort of their subspecies of race. Like, for instance, I don't think I have actually. Do I not have a Lagoos with me right now? No, but Mordecai is like, is it just called Beast? Or Tiger, maybe. And then Levy is Cat, for instance. Just like an archetype of their Lagoosness. So that goes to level 40, whereas with the Bayork, in this game, I believe it goes. So you get to level 20, then level 21, you class up to the next class. So, for instance, Nephany Soldier, I'm pretty sure, is the most basic one, and then after that is Halberdier, like we saw with what's-his-face, Devdon or Donved or whichever one. So if that second class is the highest the class goes, that's also a level cap of 40, which is nice and easy to remember. But I think at least in Radiant Dawn, but maybe it's also in this game, there's another class above that. Some classes have like a 3rd class up. I could be totally wrong there, but I think they did that. I guess they would probably have done that in Radiant Dawn just so that if you carried over a file with all level 20 people, then you wouldn't not be able to grow. Although then I don't even know that it specifically carries your direct levels. I don't know. And the last thing, actually, I kind of lied. I have 3 things, but this one I didn't write down in my book because I only just thought of it. Is that I do recall in Radiant Dawn at least one level was sort of split into like 2 parts. So you got to the end of it, and then they were like, all right, let's carry on. And then it wasn't like a new story thing, but they just had another, like a loading screen and another prep screen. And I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen here, because if you look at the way it's going, it's all walled off, and then you get back here, which is where we're going to have routed everyone, and it's still walled off. And then there's another sector here, another walled off part, and then another sector here, yet another walled off part, and then gets all the way to the center here. So is this going to be like a 4-parter mission, or are the walls just going to break when we get up to them? I have no idea. Whatever it is, it looks like it's going to be a long ride, so let's buckle in. See how far we can get this episode. Okay. I just got to reorient myself with where we were. So these people we were just sort of at the bare outside of their range. You can move 6, so if we back up a bit, we could get out of your range. And I think it's probably the wise thing to do right now, considering a number of us are wounded. So who needs the XP? Who's getting these takedowns? Let's have a look. Jill. Definitely right. And she's a little wounded, but she could have a decent chance of taking out one of these folks. And even with the advantage, she has poor accuracy. And she would die if she gets hit with both of these here, so this is not a safe play, really. Unless I have someone heal her first, but if anyone I have heal her is going to be in the range, so that's no bueno. Are you less strong somehow? You're less speedy. That's good. And I have a much higher chance to hit you, because you got an iron blade. Oh, and Running's got a killing edge, or did I take them out already? Okay, cool. These two have the same attack power in the end, because this one's a little less strong, but has a stronger blade. Either way, that makes them very slow, so I'm going to move Jill down here and try and one-shot this person, because she has the capacity to do so, with a 92% chance. Both of us have a 1% chance to crit, though, so even if I miss this, it's not like I'm totally safe. But should probably be fine, right? Yeah! There you go. Panic over. And that's going to get you a lot of XP, because you're way behind in levels. Yeah! Let's have it. Woohoo! Some luck and defense and health. Good, because your health is behind. I guess considering you were a pretty low level, your health was at a fair point, because if you're growing it frequently, then you need some more. Why is it you can't get to me? Oh, is there swamp here? Oh, dope. It's so hard to tell the difference, especially when you zoom in. Somehow the lighting gets worse when you zoom in. From here, I can kind of tell. Like, yes, it's sort of darkened here if I'm focusing. Why couldn't they have made it, like, purple? I guess because they wanted to feel dead and washed out. All right, Soren's, it's Boyd who's the next lowest in XP. He's got no health, so perhaps I'll have him just hand axe this. Or, attempt to. I don't think you lose any durability if it misses because it's a ranged weapon and all. Yeah! Free XP for me. That's how I read that. But now Rolf can go and have a try at it. Do 5 damage here or all the damage here. So do all the damage. I think that's the preferable scenario. 82% chance, not perfect, but worth it. Because this will be a level for you to 14, if I'm not mistaken. And well, let's have your defense climb, please. But in seriousness, your speed and strength would not be so bad. Hey, well, there's the defense. I can't tell if that's a fluke or if he's literally supposed to just be extremely defensive. Something seems really weird about this. I guess I shouldn't judge or have any kind of preconceived notions. He has one tough cookie. Okay, I don't know why Mist is all the way up here, but I can have him heal Boyd right about now. That's probably the thing to do. Heal. I didn't bring another healer, did I? No. Just Mist. She's going to be way high in level by the end of this because we all need some primo healing right now. Stephanie and Marcia are up. Actually, that's not great because they will have weapon disadvantage here. You know what? She's so friggin' strong and fast that it doesn't even really matter. This is a steel axe though, so she's taking a lot of damage in response, but there's no one around who can hurt her should this go awry, so we should be okay to just have and Mist heal us all in the next few turns. I don't even know if the ones who are north of us are gonna come down really, or how fast they are if they are. And where's Marcia? Right over here. How health is she? She is somewhat health. I think she maybe would die from a hit here. 25 minus 9 is what? 16. Nope, she'll be totally fine. So in that case, go for both of these 5s, which would be a 10. Yes. And do you have a 17% chance to crit? Did I read that correctly, or was it 7? Either way, pretty solid. 1, 2. Be gone with ye. But also, sorry, your employer is garbage. Oliver doesn't even give you dental. That's weak sauce. All right, so everyone is in a bad way, more or less, or a great number of us are. So I don't know if people are about to come down. Okay, cool. A few. 3. And some more reinforcements from way back. Okay, that's fine. Is that my poison gone? Blah, not mine. Yeah, your poison's gone now. All right, so we've got one Swordo and one Bow-O. So Nephany and Marcia can both reach the person with the bow, although Lance beats sword, right? So we would probably want them for that. Well, Braum can only reach this one, so let's start with Braum throwing the hit out on this person here. Better go for the Iron Lance just for the accuracy, I think. 13 damage out here, and you take 0 in response. I don't know if they'll still poison you anyway, but get this going just so that the other ones can have an easier time going. Oh, you have 4 health. What the hell am I doing putting you out here? Even if they can't do any damage. Oh, they can totally poison you. Cool. You don't die from the poison though in this game, I don't think. Oh man, look at the poison up to 5. All right, and Jill has a lance. What am I doing? So you get hit for 1 and 1 here, although that's also poison. 19 minus 7 is what? 12. Better have one of the other ones do it. Start out then. So maybe you throw a javelin. Yeah, if this hits, then it's 10. I don't like that. Don't know what these voices I'm doing. Ah, God, bugger. Well, Nephany's also got one, right? And it's not like these are our last line of defense. I'm just trying to get them, people damaged without... Never mind what I'm trying to do. Just do it. We're not going to miss a 60 and then a 70, are we? Okay, thank goodness. And this gets Jill the maximum amount of XP that she... Or the maximal amount. Maximum would imply that I got every single bit of XP that was to get, but whereas maximal is like the most within reason. I don't really know. She's getting a large amount of XP this way anyways, because she's getting the takedown, and given she is at the lowest level here, I think that's wise. If we could get her speed and health up, that would be most agreeable to me. Boodly doodly diddly do. And now we can just have a bunch of people melee attack the archer here. Let me just mark other people's ranges so I'm not accidentally creeping into them. It would be nice if we had a moment where people weren't coming at us. Or you have to remark it every turn, so this is pointless. It would be nice if we had a moment where people weren't coming at us, so Mist could just go around getting like 16 levels. But we should be able to manage this way. All right, Boyd. Definitely get Boyd some XP here. How can you do with an Iron Axe? 1 hit of 21 minus 12. Probably try and get you the takedown here because you're a little lower in XP because you've been doing a lot of missing. Next level up then is our Ike and Ilyana. Can Ilyana... She would have to attack from range. Is that okay with her? Taking 10 damage. You'll be all right, and you might not even need that if Ike can do the good works to. Well, just can do the good works. Actually, this is a little awkward. The placement. How can you do with a hand axe? I mean, you flubbed it every other time today, but you could do 11 damage. So if I can do that much here, or enough to leave them with 11, so 7 probably times 2. Oh no, he's not that fast. Maybe with some sword? Nor. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have Ike do a sword hit. Yeah. Okay. Soren can bail us out if things get bad here. Ike do a sword hit. Maybe he'll get a crazy crit and things will be good. Probably not. Wonk. That's not enough for you to take down now. More damage would need to be done. So, Ilyana, why don't you give it a try? This could be 11 damage and then bring them down to 9. They have no chance of critting use. This is very much safe for you to do. I mean, you will take an arrow, but I think you will survive an arrow because you are the sheer force of will required to keep you alive from this arrow is exactly equal to the amount of force of will you have of needing to eat more food. So that's good, and you have a 50% chance to succeed here, and you've missed every other hand axe in this entire mission, so surely this one's going to hit. It would be ridiculous if... Okay. Ow. Thank you for being the worst. Man, I'm sorry about this, Boyd. And Rolf could do a hit with a longbow, but that's pretty dumb, so let's not. And just go up and melee with Wind or fire? You have a chance to miss with fire. I dislike that. All right, sweet. No, I guess I'll have everyone just roll push up, even though we're probably gonna back down in a minute when this person who's coming down comes down. I think it's that person who's coming down. All right, who could use some health? So many people. So many people. Should start with Boyd, I guess. All right, who's coming? Come on. So 1 armored unit, 2 armored unit, and this axe wielder, and then another person also. Cool, but no more reinforcements from our side of the forest, so that's pretty dope. Ow! You move 6, so we're gonna have to take you down this turn, question? Oh, wait, hang on, I don't like that at all. Alright, well, at least your ranges are not so cool. If you were, for instance, to come after Soren, would I dislike that? I would dislike that, because you could javelin him and you could steel lance him. That would be very bad. I don't have very many mounted people. Can Boyd reach over here? I want to see what his chances to hit here are, because he could be a very good frontline person here. Yes, this is the play. Don't want to be in your range. Regrettably, I'm going to have to be in your range. I'm going to put Boyd in danger here, because I think he can handle, as long as it's not like he'll dodge these almost definitely. Won't probably dodge this, but that's only 20 damage to his defensive, like 8? Yeah, 8, so 12. And any damage he takes fighting this one. Which, how much is that, by the way? He has a chance to take 10, and it's not really safe to put mist around to heal. Oh man, actually, this kind of sucks. Nah, you know what? It's fine. Let's just back up a bunch of people and then make a defensive wall here, and I'll just mark you so I know positively where this is all going. So against you, people with swords and people with axes would be better, because lance, you have type disadvantage. We have a lot of lance people, which is unfortunate, but we will tolerate it. I'm sure Braum, well, if I would, how much can I heal him for? I can heal him up to 20. So your attack speed is 11 to his of 10, so you won't double him, so you'll do 1 hit of 1. Okay, so it's fine to use Braum as defense, I think, here, and in that case, that's probably whom Mist should go after for healing. So how about you stand there, and we've more or less made a perfect defensive line here now. So heal Braum, that's probably a good thing to do. You can stand here and be fine, because none of these people are going to reach you, and just this one's going to come down, so we just have to, this next turn, well, actually, I don't even, this one's not even going to come down, are they? So just these 2 are coming, and then we can sort of back up and keep healing. I'm trying to get Mist like buttloads of XP from healing here is the thing. But also then get us to a point where everyone's at full health and I feel comfortable moving everyone up. So I can stop like having them all fail to attack from range. Is it safe to have Ike here even remotely? I don't think it probably is. 17 minus 9 is what? 8. Oh, okay, so it's not that bad because he's also probably gonna dodge it. Okay, I'm fine with that then. So everyone just kind of clump here. Let's let it fly, see how that goes. So you 2 come down. I don't think the archer's coming down. You're gonna go after Boyd. Okay, cool. So this is gonna hurt him, you know, a decent amount, but he won't, like, be calamitously, irreparably destroyed. And there's a level for him. About time. A bit more speed and defense would be cool for you. Hey, look at that. Both the defenses. Nice. You'll get no complaints from me. Ow. Alright, I'm ready to complain. So if I can stay out of those ranges and then just sort of keep this defensive wall moving up. I mean, Boyd could almost single-handedly take down both of these armored people is the thing. In fact, to hell with almost. I'm pretty confident he could. So I'm gonna start with this one. And it's not doing tons of damage. Oh, hammer! Ah, so slow. It probably is better to do the steel axe, actually. 8 and 8. You know what? For the XP, it's actually probably better to do iron. Chances of getting hit are pretty low, although if you do get hit, it is a lot of damage. You guys can only move 5, so we could actually retreat pretty well here. Anyone know I'm not intending to have fight these people. Let's mark you 2 then. Ah, you've got a javelin. Shoot. Your speed is 14 to there's none, so 19 once on you is very survivable. So if I wanted to have you come up and heal Boyd, for instance, that would be viable. Actually, let me unmark both of you. I bet you I could have some magic shenanigans and take down all these heavy armor people today. This turn. Today. I get 2 hits with Elf under here of 14 each. That's really solid. Can Soren also reach that one if you go there? No. But we'll be fine once we take down this axe person. Someone can do a range attack here. So Elf Thunder, and you'll get hit a bit in response, but there's no crit chance, and it won't. Oh god, wait, did I miscalculate that? Oh, I didn't. I thought I calculated it, but if you get hit by this, okay, I didn't really strongly calculate it. That's right. That's what I thought. Try and hit me with a javelin. Get critted, punk. You beatnik. You heathen, you scoundrel, you fiend, you rabble-rouser, out of my house. Was I actually screwed there if I got hit by that? I think I was maybe looking at her max health when I calculated. That could have been bad. All right, so you got a venom axe. Perhaps we should dump our range attacks on you, in fact. No double with the steel, or with the iron, so go for the steel. 4% chance to crit, most likely to hit, and 7 damage. Worth, because you're not going to be able to do much against the heavy armor person, I don't think, so may as well get your damage out here. Is there an armor slaying spear? Yeah, the heavy spear thing. Right, okay. It would be pretty heavy, but could be useful for some of these things. Because a lot of heavy armor people use lances, so it would be safe to do it with a lance person in terms of not getting weapon type advantaged. Well, I don't know why I'm thinking about that now, because I haven't got one. Probably worth doing some damage here, though. 2 hits of 8. Yeah. Yep. And you're fine if you get hit, but that's unlikely anyways. Yeah. Wah! Sweet. That leaves Soren free to do some magic on this person. Could Braum do some stuff? He's pretty fast for an armored unit, so it's not terribly unsafe for him to do something like this. Even with the Steel Lance, he could probably double. Yeah. And so your attacks and defenses are the same here, but you have much higher chances to hit and more crit. You have a higher skill or something? 13 to their 9. Yeah, nice. So go bonkers. And then that leaves Soren a space to do some magic, if he should feel up to it. You feeling okay with doing that, Soren, or are we going to complain? Not that he really has a history of complaining, but just wanted to make sure. Do you have a javelin as well? You sure do. I was smart to give you one. I guess since Soren's going to do his work on the Armored Knight, may as well give a try at javelining this person, where you can, whomsoever can, which would be you and Marcia, basically. Because I think I already moved Nephany. Did I? I sure didn't. Surely one of you will get a tick down here. Actually, I should check if Soren is actually going to be able to tick down here. He isn't. Okay, cool. I should have probably taken note of that earlier. Let me throw out his attack now in case of an adept or a crit or anything like that, because in those events this would be much easier. But if not, I guess I can have Boyd take this down, and then... Why did it seem like there was a lot of damage happening there? More than I expected? No, I think that was right. Anyways, you've got 1 health. Actually, in that case, maybe they could take you out with like a javelin or something. What's your best attack power? With like the Steel Lance, for instance, would be it's might of 10 plus your strength 10, so that's 20. The defense of 17. So if we take this person out, actually, then you could go. You have 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it's safe there anyway, so just stand there, I guess. And as for Boyd, put in work, boyo. Boyo, get it? Because his name is Boyd anyways. Swonk! Jeez. That's not what you wanted to see. All right, now I am really desperate that I take this down. 2 javelin hits of 53. Come on, that's gotta be it, right? Surely. Oh God, don't let me die on this. Please, it's just one of them. I've been so bad with ranged weapons today, thank God. Okay, this mission has not been a good time for ranged weapons. I figured at least one of those javelin hits would have to hit. Get him how we did. And now you can go over here. Do you have a 100% chance to actually do it with the Steel Lance? You have a 97% chance, and no chance with any other weapon because they don't do enough damage. Well... If I don't, then who do you go after, probably? Probably Boyd, right? 22 damage to his 9, he would die, so that would be the thing. I guess I could heal him. You could also go after Soren. 22 damage to his, he would survive and then parry you and you would die. You could also go after Ilyana. 22 to her 5, 17. That would be no bueno. So I would have to make a choice to heal Boyd or Ilyana, and she can't even reach to heal Ilyana, so it's better if we have Marcia try with a 97% chance or whatever it was. Yeah. If she's got 2 chances to hit, there's no way. There's no way. If she misses these, then we can categorize it as an anomaly and get in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's fine. Sweet. Almost level for you as well. And now Amiss has really got to go ham on working to heal people, but so far it's just you left who's actually coming towards us. There are most likely going to be more reinforcements and junk. For now, it's just that. So start with Boyd, and then we'll all back out next turn, see about luring the sword person in a little further, carry on healing, and we'll be alright. They couldn't even reach us this turn. I had to dig it. Ow. Ow. They get 6 though, right? So mages will have a harder time getting away, but just flee as best you can. I think there's maybe a swamp around here. It's so hard to see. What would be the sword again? It's Lance, right? Cool. So this, for instance, is actually reasonably safe for you. So you might be one of our frontline peeps. All right, perfect. I guess I'll just have you heal Boyd because he's the only one really in range of this, and he's gonna get poisoned hurt next turn, so you more free XP. Man, I can't wait till this one leaves us well enough alone so that we can start actually getting heal XP. All right, yep, come at us. Sure, you can do 1 damage or 1 hit even, but you missed that. You even messed that up. You punk. You gave me a level. You punk. Let's have it. Let's get that strength and defense. Ooh, skill and speed. Becoming a master. Nice. And no reinforcements. Totally safe. Ow. Oof. We want Jill getting this XP where she can help it. So you're probably going to get doubled here because this person is real fast, but it's only for 3 each time, so even on a crit, it's not so bad. Let's better have some ranged damage go out first. Actually, let me just check. So Javelin is 21 right now. If you miss, does it still take durability away? Not that you're guaranteed to miss. Okay, so it was 21, right? Because there are some that do and some that don't. 21 still. That, so just hurling that thing way over here into a tree or whatever did not wear on its durability at all. Most cool. Sure, let's just keep doing this with all the ranged weapons here. Just keep everyone safe except for whoever's going to attack, which is going to be Jill. And she could actually probably get a takedown now that Marcia did that. 19, yeah, and you only risk getting, I mean, unless you both crits, then that's 18, but if that happens again, that's so anomalous that it would be more cool than annoying. But even if you miss here, you didn't. It would only have been 6 damage-ish, probably. All right. Wow, that's a lot of XP. So it looks like now they're not going to be sending more down here, at least for a little bit. So let's just have Mist go around healing peeps for XP. Only 2 damage that lost there, but put it in. Put her to do. There's a level of her. Is that 16 or 15 that she's up to? Level 16. Look at her go. Magic and skill. Very, very, very. You're starting to be. She's becoming quite an all-rounder. Save defense. She doesn't seem. It seems like she's not going to have many soft stats. Maybe. I digs it. Anyone come down now? Nah. All right. This is the last heal, and I think it actually will be the one that gets the level. So that's pretty sweet. So just one level that she got out of that. I somehow expected it would be more, but. No complaints here, because that's up to level 17 for her, which is very exceptional. Yes, and more strength. Look at this. Very well, that's everyone save Mist, who's up to max health. So time to carry on, I think. Starting with entering this one's range, let's just bring, what's your attack? It's hopefully something, oh right, 20. So, sure. Put Braum in there, give him the javelin, see what he can do. Oh my god, I saw the swamp, like, bloop as whoever walked through it. Oh, you see that? There's actually a footstep. I don't know why that makes me so uncomfortable. It should be cool. It should be like, wow, they added little, like, water droplets as you run through the swamp, but it's just, instead I'm just like, ugh. Now it actually feels like a swamp. I'm imagining everyone in wearing a cloak here, having, like, drenched, like a drenched cape, and it's not comfortable. All right, let's see about throwing a javelin back here. Accuracy with it, as always, will be poor, but that's because it's kind of broken to be able to do what we're doing here, I guess. Not broken, but it's very powerful to be able to just respond to anyone with a bow. All right, let's be wary not to walk into that range while we're fighting here. So first off, we want Jill, well, we would like to get her to get a takedown if possible, so who's next up? It would be Rolf, but I don't want to risk him getting hurt. Of course I do, what am I talking about? That gets Mystic Speed. Steel bow, sure, 6 damage. You can do it, Rolf. Did I call you Boyd earlier? My mistake, that's your broski. Anyway, whoa there. Don't shoot me. That's against the rules. Boyd is only just up to level 14, so let's have him get some damage here. Yeah, 10. Nice even 10. Key swonk! Nice. And how about Marcia? Can she do some damage without kilo? Unless she crits. Sure. And then that leaves Jill to takedown, which is good XP for everyone. Cool. If she hits, which her accuracy is not her strong thing, her skill and stuff. Imagine doing that whole big dramatic wind-up and then the person just stepping back. That would have been so anticlimactic. Nice, 37 XP from that. Very good. You're catching up to our level right quickly. Let's get a bit more skill, I was gonna say, but the speed is also good. Health, speed, and skill are the things I want for you right now. Which is funny, because usually with everyone else, I'm like, we have enough of that! Alright, so that means Jill's got health to be healed, and I think that's it. So next time when Mist is healing, that's who to do. Right, snipers can hit from 3, is that right? Is that a thing? Maybe it isn't, actually. In this game, I don't actually see anything that says that. It's probably just that, given that snipers have a way higher accuracy, their accuracy isn't that good, despite their skill stat. I'm thinking like if they have a long bow and their accuracy is high, then it's like you can basically have 3 range without it being as bad at it, as drastically negatively impacting as it is. Oh, you can walk through this stuff? Cool. In that case, stay in it so you have a better a dodge chance, and equip that javelin. Same plan as last time. Mist, go up and heal Jill. Doink. Okay, so they go after Braum. He gets another chance to try and retaliate with a javelin. Probably won't go super well for him. Ow. And you might get doubled here. I didn't really check their speed or anything like that. Hey, nice job. Yep, doubled, but you actually got a retaliatory hit out there, so that's some solid XP for you, probably. There you go. I had my doubts about you as a tank earlier, but you are very much coming into that role. Mark everyone over here. They got a halberdier up here. Oh, geez, and some powerful mages. But at least they're standing in such a way that I could attract them separately, unless they're going to be weird and boss rules where they won't go until we come up to them and attack. But if they're not going to be that, then that would be sweet, because I could just have someone stand in this thicket here to avoid this attack. Although, it is a killer lance, so a crit would be bad. But probably not for Braum, right? 17 and their attack was 24, so that's 7. 7 times 3 is 21. And what's their speed? Oh, it's 14. To your speed of 10. I dislike this. Would probably be better to go with Boyd then. He's reasonably avoidy. Actually, I don't know how we're gonna approach that. Well, we'll see. We'll get there. We'll cross that. We'll get there when we get there. Chunk. Billy-doo. Shunk. What was I gunning for you? I mean, you don't really have many soft stats either, but just a bit more overall would be good. Some more strength and defense. I would like it. Yes. Yeah, probably the defense, I guess, going up here. Because you're already pretty decently fast, and your strength, I mean, as long as you got to good defense, you can tank and then just do like hit with your high speed. Which is, I mean, it is among our highest, right? Mia might be higher, but yeah, Nephany and Marcia, look at that. As I say, I've grown rather fond of fast-hitting lance people in Tellius games. They just put in the work, and they do not, they don't mess around. Can't remember if flying units get the terrain bonuses in this game, because in a lot of games they don't, but I do not remember the rules. 59% chance to hit. It's better than it's ever been, basically. There's no way you can miss this one. Nice. Good thing I missed all these heal staves. It is looking like it was not a mistake. Alright, I've attracted some of them to come down, but not the ones I'm actually afraid of, so this is probably fine, and I don't even have to enter their range to take these ones out, which is perfect. So you've got a hand axe, so your accuracy is going to be alright with me. Jill has pretty poor chances against both, because she has weapon type disadvantage here, and this person's just really fast. But we'll try and save you for a takedown if we can help it. Why don't you head into the thicket here, and then just weapon type advantage this person into hack. They can't do any damage response, so this is totally safe for you. Swink. Nice damage, bro. Just dodged both with one step each. Gotta use your whole arm there, soldier. Let's go for this, Joe. Shank. Making it happen. Oh, and that's a level. Sweet. I wouldn't mind a bit of skill and speed and health. Nice, the skill. Actually, the skill is probably more what I'm worried about than the speed. We have other people who can outspeed people, but you've got enough defense that you have staying power, and I'm not really worried about that. Oh, what? You can get here? How? You can fly over some trees, but not like... Oh, okay, you can fly over through trees, you just can't land in them, so there has to be a space in between is how it works. I got you. And because this person's gonna have poor accuracy with their hand axe, may as well just go take a shot. Or two. Taking 6 damage in response, because his defense is probably classifiable as a mutation at this point. And boy, get in here and do... Sure. That. Didn't even need to look at the stats. They've got a hand axe. You're gonna outspeed them. Bonk. Hey. Easy there. Bonk. And this leaves someone a very easy takedown. Who shall be the lucky contestant? Any of our 14s left to go? No. And as for 15s, Nephany only just got there, so sure. Open Knight has a disadvantage here, but you outperform them in basically every regard. So, don't worry about it. XP now, please. And we got that hand axe. Sweet. You can hit the convoy, right? Oh, you sure can't. I shouldn't have put Nephany there, or Ileana there. I needed to heal Nephany. Okay, who else? Can anyone else? Missed Reach needs healing? No, I made that stupid. Ileana, move. My sister needs to go there. What? But you just told me to shut up. It's the rules. Oh, heel broke, guys. We're in deep trouble now. Okay, so it looks like for at least this, if this is just gonna be you're coming down. Oh, hi, it's so exciting. I love meeting new people. It would be cool then if you could just kind of come in here and take this down. Can you double with the steel? Oh my god. 21 minus 6 is 15. So you would take down if both of these hit. Unfriendly crit chances. Maybe if this one softens them up with the longbow first. That's 13 minus 6 is 7. 24 minus 7 is 17. Can you do 17? Ooh, okay, here we go. Here, can you rescue people? Say Soren. Yes, okay. So what if longbow out, and then a mage comes up and does something like this, does some damage, but can't die because her res is really good, and that way, that'll damage them enough that Marcia can easily take them down, and then Jill comes over, Cat picks that person up out of the range, and then backs out. Okay, I like this plan. Starting with a longbow to just minimize chances of Marcia getting critted here. Basically, is my objective. Perfect. Well done, you. And I think Ileana's the better choice than Soren, right? Well, he can't even reach, so she is the choice, period. Okay, and what best to hit with? What's your damage with all weapons? So steel is 21 minus 6 is 15, I already calculated that. And slim is 15 minus, it's 2 hits. Oh, right, but the idea is that you get the first hit, so that they don't have, well... I guess we could take a gamble here. That's... 15 minus 6 is 9 and 9. That is a takedown. I mean, that would be a takedown even now, because they only have a 45% chance to hit you and then a 7% crit on top of that. Let me just calculate what are the odds then of death here. I have a 3% chance to die. Not worth redoing all of this, I don't think. So go for the steel. Do you have a 100% chance to hit? You don't have a 100% chance there either. Well, actually, I guess in that case, you have a 5% chance. No, but it would be a 5% chance of missing, and then you would have to go, they would have to hit that 51, and then the 7 to kill you. So, and you get a double hit with this anyway, so if you miss the first one, okay, this is the thing to do then. This is the safe thing to do. So bring you down by 4 health, and then that's good. Cool. And even if they crit on you, it's no biggie, and if you crit on them, I mean, I think it still leaves damage for Marcia to do. Very good. Not that I'm really gunning for the XP here, I'm just gunning for not dying. You don't get drawback or anything like that in this game, but rescue is an option still, so that's good. You can do that and move, right? So do that. And now since Marcia, I mean, the reason I'm using Marcia is because she's got Kanto. So steal here, you'd have to miss the 95, and then they would have to hit the 51 and the 7 crit to kill you. So this is reasonably safe. You probably have like a less than 1% chance to die here. So do it. Good. Probably overthinking that, to be honest. I'm glad at least one of them came down before the whole team did. It's not exactly a boss fight we have going here, because their commander is not showing themselves, as I understand. That's right, they don't have a commander listed, right? No, cool. So it's just these 3 left then. Miss better heal up. Who? Could have sworn there was someone who needed healing. Ileana, maybe? Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Well, we have to wait till the next turn to be able to do that. So instead, everyone just kind of hang out, and we'll see if this drew anyone else over. It would be good if it did. It did not. Cool, so we're gonna have to do it ourselves in a minute. Actually, Jill, you could probably fly over around here and then go all the way exploring, but we're probably gonna go there by ourselves anyways, so... Actually, there could be hidden stuff here, though, right? Because they like to hide stuff in random squares. So maybe we should do that. Heal up Ileana, and then I think that's everyone at full. Because there was no one else who needed healing. So have everyone form up here, and then I want to check out that rocky spot with Mist and/or Jill. Or sorry, Marcia and/or Jill. Oh my god, I almost shoved Mist there. Did you see that? That would have been death. Let's go explore, and bet you there are going to be some hidden items around here. That's just like a Talia's game, isn't it? Oh, maybe we can visit this place. So just like comb along here. 2 squares at a time. I bet you there's something here. There's no way they would just make this walkable if you couldn't find something here. Sorry, bonus XP. Leapfrog. Oh, you're actually not allowed to go past this point. Oh, fun. So there's more evidence for this being a part-by-part mission. But we'll explore what we can while we can, I guess. Nothing. Damn. What about this one corner square here? Damn it. I'm just like, I'm waiting for the day one of these pays off. I mean, I guess I got a few hunches pay off in the desert level. Okay, who we're gonna put out over here. So whoever is here needs to be able to stand 2 really hard melee hits. Better than that we put someone here, because then they only need to stand 1. And if I do Brom, he gets doubled, so that's no good. Well, it's 104 minus what's his dodge, 22 plus 10, so 70% chance on both. I don't really like that, and it's a 37% chance to crit minus his 6, so a 31% chance, and then what did I calculate? 24 minus 17, so 7. So say one of them hits, and then the next one's a crit, which is probably the most likely scenario, or a very possible scenario. That's 7 plus 21. Oh, actually, that's not actually so bad. If both hit, it would be death, but, I don't know that we really have a better option. All right, Brom. Well, actually, it's 1 less than that, right? Because this also gives you 1 defense, so it would be 6 and then 18. I mean, it's not like 18 and 18 is still death, right? So, oh dear, okay. And I better bring Nephany because you 2 have support stuff, right? Avoidance plus 2, fun. You don't actually need to hit them back though. So, you take your dodgiest, your most avoidy thing. Actually, the Javelin is equally avoidy, which I didn't expect, but there's no reason to equip that because they're not going to attack you from range, so I don't know why I considered it. And then I guess put Nephany here with the Javelin. I don't know if it matters whether they're able to attack or not, or if I'm just applying too much 3 houses logic there, but that works. And our chances of death here are, you know, not like 100%. Oh, and they're doing the longsword person anyway, so it should be okay, I guess. Yeah. Lord knows why they would choose to do that, but... They did. So does that mean the other person's gonna run down right beside it? No, they're gonna wait here. Okay, cool. In that case, why don't you just finish that, and we can just not worry about this, and then we'll see about the next person coming down, which is who I was actually trying to lure down. Shrunk! You're not the one! Get out of the way! Getting lots of Brom XP anyway. Alright, take 2. Okay, this is where it all comes down to. If I get 2 crits here, it's really big bad. There's 1. Come on, don't be this way, game. Come on, game. I know there's a good person inside you. Okay, thank God. And I countered in there. Man, oof. You deserve a level, Brom. Get defense! Oh, wow, everything but like everything but. Wow, strength, skill, res, health. Really sturdy. And we can, thankfully this person didn't also come down, so we don't have to deal with them as well just yet. Brom, first of all, go get patched up. Actually, throw a javelin, why don't you? No, silly. You're at level 16. We have other people who need the XP. Like Jill. Probably wouldn't want to attack from close, though, because a crit is death for you. So throw a javelin and then move on, basically. Which is what I'm going to have a lot of people do. And then also have our magic people go, just absolutely everyone attack from range, where it's possible. That's the play here, I believe. Why risk anything with the Killer Lance? And Braum, you don't need the XP, so just back out of there so that there's another slot for magic damage. That's not the healer. You are. Start with Rolf here. Chunk. Boo. Now to Ileana. And they're going to be way outspeeding you anyway, so go with your most damagey one. Crit here would be pretty stupendous, but you already got one today, so not likely to have two. Thunk. Boo. Thunk. Boo. Thunk. This one does not joke around. It's taking everything we have over one turn to just to take this out. Cool. So I guess. Oh, Boyd actually has less XP here, and Axe beats Lance, so this is the smarter thing to do. I was about to suggest Ike. Oh, accuracy though, not worth taking the 18% chance. I don't think. What's 23 minus 9? 14. So 14 times 3 is 30 plus 12. Yeah, that would kill you. So better to go with someone who's got really good accuracy, like Ike. And with a slim sword, that's not a takedown. Dislike. But a 91% chance here, I mean, that's pretty solid, and it's not a immediate death sentence otherwise, and with Soren here, you've got extra stats and stuff. If you lose this 91% chance, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Nice, and we got that Killer Lance. Hell yeah. That could be really good for Nephany with her incredible speed. Or, actually, I didn't see how heavy it was. Who's got the better strength between her and Marcia? Strength of 10, strength of 10, okay. Its weight is probably not much more than like 13 or something, so it's probably reasonably safe. Oh, okay, you're coming down. But not all the way. Fine. And you're a pretty sturdy mage. Well, not the most sturdy. You probably wouldn't even be able to kill Ike. No. Looks like we're coming to the end of this part here, but I wonder what the nature of this, how the nature of this is going to change such that this is all going to be different, and we're going to move up there or somewhere else. Is this really going to be like a huge 4-parter mission? My God. Hey, it'll be a good chance for XP anyway. Chance of taking 15 damage here is all right. Yep. Boom. Fire continues to be bad. Shoo-ba-doo-doo. Shoo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Bulgarn! Shoo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, where does that leave us then? What happens now? What is the nature of this? Curses! They just keep coming. How many soldiers does he have? There's no telling. He is a bishop and a senator, and he holds peerage, and that means he could command many men. Perhaps we too should call in a few reinforcements. What do you think? Oh, you're not fighting. I don't need to give you an out-of-breath voice. That's not a bad idea. And while we wait, we could take a breather and reorganize our attack strategy. Let's do it. Reinforcements, you say? I guess from the apostles' peeps and stuff. Do you think they're going to call this as separate chapters? No, it said stage 2 at the side there. Ruh-roh, here comes Tibarn and Venus's peeps. So that's Janaf and Ulki. Well, from the left to right, it's Ulki and Janaf.
What was that sound?
I heard something too. I forget Janaf's voice, and it's going to change every time, much like many of them.
It came from the northeast. It's unlike anything I've ever heard.
To the northeast? There are ruins over there. Perhaps the White Prince found them to be a good hiding place. Perhaps the White Prince found them to be a good hiding place.
Let's check it out. Maybe we can find him and escape while the humans fight him.
I had to give the humans like a poisonous edge because it's a slur.
Maybe we can find him and escape while the humans fight amongst themselves.
What are those humans thinking? Why would they be trying to lop each other's heads off?
Shall I make an inquiry?
Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Why are you guys fighting each other?
Leave them, they're nothing but trouble.
I second that. Now, if we want to avoid the human skirmish, we should head that way, through these trees.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Where through these? Through which trees, in fact? Alright, let's figure out where to go next. Brother? What is it, missed? Just now, did you hear a sound? Huh? No, nothing special. Really? I guess it was just me then. A high-pitched sound? Like the chime of a bell? Yes, it was. That's it exactly. I didn't hear a thing. It came from the ruins to the northeast. It was a very slight sound indeed, one that required extraordinary ears to hear. Which means that your sister has hearing par on... Hearing par on with that of Lagoo's? What do you mean on? Don't you mean on par with? Is it par on? I've never heard that. Wow, did you hear that? Neat! Don't let it go to your head. A sound that Baal can't hear. That's interesting. It is said that those of the Heron clan are all practitioners of side magic? Sage magic? Perhaps this sound is related to that. Side magic? What's that? It involves arcane songs known as Galdrar. The effects of Galdrar on the listener depend on the lyrics and melody. For example, a Galdrar can this is short term, I guess. A Galdar can restore lost. I guess Galdrar is like a Galdar is one Galdrar. For example, a Galdar can restore lost strength and vitality. Wow, sorry, I'm really having trouble speaking today. Right. For example, a Galdar can restore lost strength and vitality to those who hear it. And if the singer is of royal blood, the Galdar may be powerful enough to move its listener to extraordinary feats. I've even heard tales of a Galdar that could give the one the speed to do the work of 2 men. The Galdar grant many powers.
Wow. That sounds incredible, doesn't it, Ike?
Yeah, but even with all that power, they were still wiped out by the Beorc. Because they weren't fighters.
Right.
Herons are highly attuned to the forces of balance. Even if they had the means to resist, I doubt they would have used them. We leave as soon as our reinforcements arrive. Duke Kenneth must not succeed. Let's rescue the Heron while there's still time.
All right.
Oh boy. Level for Serene, there we are. Nice, just all around. He and Ash is all aroundness all of a sudden in the past, in the more recent battles. Very good indeed. I approve. This is file of approve. They're incredible.